What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Gotta go on. My dog got that cutting up, but yeah, it's a good day. So today's the second day. Yesterday our goal was $25, and we met it. We were trying to get to 675, so today we're trying to get to 700. Um, so going over the strategy, we're having some growing pains, which is good. We want every situation that can happen. We want to happen. First, let me get my disclaimer: when you're dealing with the forex market or any type of investing or whatever, there's never a guarantee. You know what I'm saying? So this isn't like a class where I'm trying to teach you anything 100%, but I am teaching you a strategy that has been profitable for me with a small account. You know what I'm saying? So with small accounts, like I said, it's not about getting rich. It's just about building an account. Then once you build an account, then you can make calculated risk to do whatever your vision is. All right, so here we are with our lots. We got these lots yesterday, so these lots went in the opposite direction. And for those that remember the strategy, all we're doing is just buying lots as the separation happens. Hold on a second. I just got a dog, man. This dog is crazy biting. I don't know if you've ever had a dog bite wood, but our dog be biting through the wood, man. It's kind of crazy. I get a leash for him. Anyway, all right. So this is I slept. This happened yesterday. Made these trades yesterday. At 1 cent a lot, and then every time it gets away from us, we're buying it down. So here we are. We got USD yen, and we bought in originally probably about around in here. This is the daily chart. So yeah, it was yesterday. It was about right in here. We were looking for the up. So it's been dropping steadily. You know, it was even worse last night. But when it was around here, we bought it down to this. So we don't really have much for it to go, like on a daily look. But if you look on an hourly, it looks like a little more separation. One good run to get us there. I got to stop around here, take profit. So remember, I don't do stop losses. I only do take profits. And remember also in our strategy, the longer it takes, the more it just becomes a long term investment. So we're letting the market dictate what type of investment we're making. Okay, so that's our strategy. And I do agree that once you become better in the markets, if you're like really talented, if you know how to read charts, if you have a grasp on what makes the market move, then by all means, apply those strategies and do more. This strategy is for people like me that aren't very good with charts, that have had bad luck with trying to read the charts, and have more of a mathematical money hustle type mentality. So I come from that. I come from the 50-50 bets, so really that's what we're doing. We're using like the martingale theory mindset. Buy low, as the price becomes cheaper, buy more. As the price becomes cheaper, buy more. And then when the rise comes, you know what I'm saying, you scalp it. And so it's a waiting game with that. But in the meantime, you'll have these like mature. So right here, I'm down right here. So with the GBP USD, I realized that we're on a slope here. Like people that know charts will be like, hey man, on a daily look, I should let this wait out. But I don't like to let it wait out too far before I go ahead and put in, because it could reverse at any time. So I'm gonna go and put in a buy. Watch that line come down. Boom. Look how far that line came down. Okay, so when it makes this retracement, which it will retrace. It retraced here. You see what I'm saying? Every hour it does these wicks is where we're going to make our money. We'll just get that money back. And if it drops lower, then I'll just buy another one, which will drop my line lower. Which, like you see, causes this. Like it causes these it causes the long term, because here I am so far away from my goal. But let me reteach what I taught yesterday. You know, at the end of the day, when it comes to these numbers, you're always let's go look at some tests because I really had to prove what I was telling you. Let's just look at it on a weekly level. Now, like I was saying, the worst thing that can happen with this strategy is that you get left behind on a run. You know what I'm saying? So if you get caught up in a daily or a yearly or a life high, that's even crazier. This is the highest. I'm on a weekly here. So matter of fact, let me just go monthly so we can make it all the way clear. The highest that USD yen has ever been is 159.58. Like that, and that was back in what 1990. I was 10 years old. You know what I'm saying? So like we're not even near that, but the lowest was 1995. So that's crazy. Like USD, like that would be an interesting story to learn about what happened in those 5 years that the yen, I mean that the dollar fell to the yen like that. But then okay, but then it makes this big retracement. It comes not retracement, but it makes this big rise almost back up to the top in '98. That's one of my favorite years when I graduated high school. Then boom, here's this drop. Okay, so it's interesting to see this. All right, but then this is what we're gonna start noticing, especially at the number we have here. The number we're at right now has crossed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 30, 40. That's nasty dip. Boom, boom. All right, so it crosses over many times, and this is just on a monthly. Okay, so like worst case scenario, if we get left on the trade, we can either buy our way up or we can just sit it out. And that, you know what I'm saying? And like that's what anybody would be like, man, you can't, do that with Forex because of the margins. But that's why we buy small lot sizes. So if I had to set like a give up regulation, like a stop loss regulation, I'd say my equation would be if I have a 10-cent lot with a small account now, if I have a 10-cent lot and I'm down $100, I'll sell. But for that to happen, let's see what would have to happen for you to actually have a 10-cent lot. All right, so first of all, let's go to our hourly to see our entry points. Okay, so I have an entry point. Let's just say I enter at 900. All right, this is all theoretical. 113, 900. Okay, and then it goes up 100 pips. Now that it's 10 cents a pip, so 100. It goes up what 20 pips. Boom, 20 pips. Let's say I'm selling just to make this easier. 20. All right, so then I'm down. So then I put in 2 lots. Then it goes up another 20. Boom. Let's say it goes up to 50. Now I'm putting in 3 lots. So I'm down at 3 cents a piece. So it would have to even get right here for me to even have spent 10 lots. Right. But then once I do that, then I'm not even going to buy anymore. I'm just going to let it run. That means it would have to get all the way up to here for me to even sell it. All right. So if it did this without retracing back to come collect, then I'm just in a crazy market. Because what I'm saying is, all during the day, even if it does rise like that, it's going to be reaching back, giving the other person the opportunity to get it. And that's what we're talking about. We're talking about you got two people on each side, and they're both, you can't think greed and evil at the same time always. Like you talking about greedy people, but not necessarily evil toward each other. Like these traders, they know each other. You know what I'm saying? Like the buyers and the sellers, they on the phone, they having meetings together. Like, hey, I left $1 million at 113.4. I need you to go back and get it. So like they'll make a move to come back to 13.4 at some point. Boom, get a wick there. They sell it, they get their money back, and boom, shoot back up. Like when what we see is like retracement, like some kind of roller coaster. Really, you just talking about people getting together and doing each other favors. And so whether it's like that or not, some people are like, oh no, it ain't like that. Well, whether it's like that or not, it's still good that you play it that way. You see what I'm saying? That's what the difference has been for me. Because like what I specialize in is building small accounts. I don't really special there now. There's a group, the Minority Millionaire group, the Minority Millionaire Club, who I'm honored to work with sometimes. My boy DJ D-Lo. He runs a great situation that dang, why can't nobody see me? OBS tripping. Uh all right. Let me just start the whole thing over. I'm gonna see y'all in a little bit. Fortunately, I don't have nobody on, so it's all good. Let me just make sure I transfer it over.